Hey everybody, this is Abë Finance here. We're on a mission to educate our listeners about money. Please subscribe if you like what you hear, and leave a like or a comment if you want to learn more. Today we're going to talk about the most expensive stock in the Robinhood app. So this stock is actually Berkshire Hathaway, and we're going to pull that up in the market right now. It's very important that you don't search the Berkshire Hathaway Class B stock because Berkshire actually has done a stock split and they've allowed smaller investors to invest in the company. But here, looking at the Berkshire Class A stock, you can see that the overall price in the market is $258,952. So within one day on Friday, the stock actually declined by about $2,000 in the stock market. So this is the very most expensive stock in the stock market. It is the most expensive company per share. That doesn't necessarily mean it is the most valuable stock in the stock market. So the market cap is about $425 billion. But companies like Google and Apple are still larger than Berkshire Hathaway itself. There's just less shares outstanding of Berkshire Hathaway, and they're trading at a higher price. So something that's quite interesting is looking at what's happened to Berkshire Hathaway since the presidential election. So the company has raised price by about $40,000 since the presidential election. So there's been a significant improvement in the share price of Berkshire Hathaway since Donald Trump became elected president. And the reason for that would have to be that the overall feeling in the stock market since Donald Trump has been elected president is that Trump is going to have positive business policies that will increase spending and therefore increase production, which should lead to higher growth over the short term and medium term time frames, like 2 to 5 years, maybe even out to 10 years. So that's why the stock market has been on a general increase in price as of recent. And then looking at Berkshire Hathaway over the past 5 years, they've been gaining about 20 to 22% per year, I would say. And, that's incredible for a company the size of Berkshire Hathaway that's valued at about $400 billion. And seeing how the share price is increasing over time as well is quite incredible. $122,000 share reaching now over $258,000 in just 5 years is very impressive. So this can all be tied back to Warren Buffett. He has been labeled the most successful investor of all time. He basically made this Berkshire Hathaway company out of nothing, right? He had an old textile company that went basically belly up, and all he's done since then has purchased partial ownership of some companies and complete ownership of other companies. And Buffett is just using Berkshire Hathaway as a holding company where he doesn't do anything himself other than increase ownership in different businesses spread out across the American economy. So this has been a review of the most expensive stock in the stock market, Berkshire Hathaway, the business owned by Warren Buffett, the most successful investor of all time. I hope you guys learned something, and leave a comment below if you have heard of Warren Buffett or if you know anything about his investment style. That's actually what we're trying to replicate here at Abë Finance. And yeah, thanks for checking our video out. Bye.